Alright, so today is showing you basically a bright sunny day in Florida without the rain. It actually might rain later. But because as you can see, if you look at the clouds, it might rain later. But right now it's nice. It's nice out here. Just kind of give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of that and take you on another walk. I was thinking about going this direction, but I think I'm going to go back in this direction because this direction has a little more activity. There's more things going on in this direction. So what we've got here is actually today I'm heading out to the office, and I just kind of record my way to the office. I'm gonna just go over some stuff with you guys on my way as well, and then tonight talk to you guys on my way back. But yeah, this is my route when taking a nice little stroll. Take my little puppy with me, Mia. Mia, you gonna say hi to everybody? Mia, you gonna say hi? Sometimes she don't really like to talk or say hi. But so this is the main street. As you can see, it gets pretty busy out here. Pretty busy street. And actually, this sidewalk, you can name it. A lot of these sidewalks you can name. A lot of people don't realize that. It's a pretty cool thing you could do. But you know, you can name these things. Mia, come on. Come on. I forgot what they named this sidewalk. They named this sidewalk something. I forget what they named it. But I've always thought that as a kid. I'm like, where did they get these names from? Like, how do they name these sidewalks? I've always found that interesting. So if you see over there? I don't know if you can see it. You can zoom in. It says adopt a street. So, you know, you could adopt the street, or, you know, you could do whatever. But I've always thought about that, you know. I've always thought, how do people do that? So I guess on that sign is a number. And you could probably call or go to the website and adopt the street, which is pretty cool. Now, I don't normally go, like if I have my little puppy with me, I don't normally go this far up if I have my little puppy with me. But sometimes I'll do it if I have the time. It's only if I have the time. And then what we'll do is we turn back. Come on, man. We'll head back. But we rarely, you know, if I have her with me, I don't really cross over too much like that. It's not something that I do too much. So I made my way down. This is what we do when we take our walk. And not to say it's you know, you could probably hear the wind. It's a little windy. And the wind creates a nice cool breeze. Because when that wind stops, it gets hot. You know, in South Florida, it can get very hot at times, man. There's been times, man, where this thing can go to like 100 degrees or even if it's not 100 degrees, it may feel like, I know you see how bright it is, it can get pretty hot, you know? So it's good to kind of wear stuff that is light on you. And when I also say light, you also want to wear a light color, because you're wearing a dark color out here in Florida, you can get burned up and generate heat. And you know that if you wear black, that's like a death sentence out here. But it's going to get hotter throughout the summer. It'll get hotter throughout the summer. We're going to cross over. And I don't want to block traffic. It can get hotter throughout the summer, you know. We're not in the summer yet. We're kind of on the tail end of the cool period, because the cool period in Florida, I would go as far to say that it starts in like November. Out here in November is like a little cooler. December and January though is like the main months where you'll experience the coolness. And that's the time of year that, you know, it gets really, really crowded out here, or what would be the word to say, like congested, because everybody's coming from like Canada and these other states, New York, Maine. They're coming from states like these because it gets too cold where they are, you know. So our cold weather is nothing compared to theirs. Really, it really is nothing compared to theirs. So, you know, it's like summer to them. And that's where the term snowbird comes from. You get a lot of snowbirds, you know. Maybe, come on. Yeah, we get a lot of snowbirds around that time. And they're still here right now, you know. If you think about it, they're still here right now. They don't go back until the cold's completely gone from where they are. So you're probably looking at, they'll probably go back, because the summers here are very hot, and where they live the summers are not as hot. So you'll probably get a cat going back to Canada probably around April or May. Because in Florida, once you start hitting March, April, you know, you're gonna start getting that heat. You know, it's been, as the world and the climate starts getting worse and worse, it gets hotter earlier and earlier here. And, you know, so we start having record heat, record days, man. You know, and then what it does too is that it starts a lot of fires and stuff like that. So firefighters got their work cut out for them. You know, it's not like firefighters in New York. I got to give it up to them dudes, man. They got to go into buildings and stuff like that. And we don't really have big buildings like that here in Florida. We really don't. I mean, the closest you'll get to that is kind of like Miami. Miami is the closest you'll get to like New York when it comes to like buildings and stuff like that. And the traffic in Miami. Traffic in Miami is similar to New York. It's not on the level of New York. Nothing really is on the level of New York. Hello, good morning. Nothing really is on the level of New York. But Miami is the closest you'll get to that. You know, because Miami is just the traffic and how busy it is down there, I kind of sometimes avoid. Come on. Sometimes I avoid going to Miami because I used to live in New York. I used to live in New York, and it's very crowded, so busy, and people are rude. And I feel like it's kind of getting like that here in Florida. Not on New York's level yet, but it's getting there. But Miami is the start of that. Miami is where it really gets like that. You go to Miami, man, it's busy over there. There's a lot of traffic. And it's just, just kind of avoid that area. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with what I was trying to run from in New York from, why would you want to go if you left the state for a particular reason, right? If you left the state for a particular reason and you're trying to get away from that, why would you go to a state that has the same issue? Look at this. Look out here. I mean, it's beautiful out here. You don't see this. Yeah. You don't see this in New York. Yeah. You don't see this type of weather in New York. This type of weather is exclusive to, I would say, Florida and possibly California. Those two states. Not really anywhere else. So if you want to get this type of weather, look at this. This weather is beautiful. If you want to get this type of weather, you come to Florida or you go to California. Now California, you can go 3 hours up the coast and be in snow. Then another 4 hours up and you'll be in 100-degree weather. That's the amazing thing about California, man. It's so big, and there's so many zones, But hey, listen, that's kind of my sum up of the morning of South Florida in the neighborhood, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll send you guys some video of when we head out to the office to show you how it looks on the road. All right. So, appreciate you tuning in, and see you guys in the field.